Yo, what's good, fam? Zayden Cruz here, back with another episode of the Dopamine Detox, where we're spilling the tea on rewiring your brain for focus in this insane world. Ever feel like you're living life on fast forward, constantly bombarded by notifications, trends, and that never-ending scroll? You know that feeling when you're scrolling through TikTok and suddenly it's 3 a.m.? Yeah, me too, but here's the kicker. Your brain is basically hardwired for dopamine hits, and those little bursts of pleasure are making it harder to focus on anything real. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into why some people are more prone to dopamine addiction. Let's break this down, cause sometimes our brains need a cheat sheet. First off, understand that dopamine isn't the bad guy here. It's a neurotransmitter, like the messenger in your brain, responsible for reward and motivation. We all crave those feel-good moments, right? But when you constantly chase those dopamine hits, think likes on Instagram, endless video games, or even just checking notifications, your brain starts demanding more. It's like training for a marathon but only running the last 100 meters. You get a quick burst of energy, but then you crash harder than Elon Musk's Twitter account. Here's the real tea. Some people are genetically predisposed to crave dopamine more intensely. They might have different brain chemistry or variations in genes that control dopamine production. Imagine it like being born with a higher capacity battery for dopamine. It charges faster and empties quicker. But don't stress if you feel like this applies to you, cause there's still hope. We can rewire those circuits, fam. Second, let's talk about our environment. Think about how your surroundings influence your dopamine levels. Scrolling through endless TikTok trends? Boom, dopamine hit. Confronting a problem that requires real focus and effort? Brain screams, nope. Your social media feeds, constant notifications, and the 24/7 news cycle are basically designed to keep you hooked on those dopamine rushes. But guess what? You can break free from the algorithm's grip. Third, our experiences play a huge role. If you've experienced trauma or stress, your brain might be wired for higher dopamine sensitivity as a way to cope. It's like your brain saying, hey, give me that dopamine hit cause life is kinda hard right now. Fourth, let's talk about personality traits. Some people are naturally more risk-taking, thrill-seeking, or novelty-loving. This can lead them to crave those intense dopamine hits from activities like gaming, extreme sports, or even just constantly trying new things. It's like their brain is a high-octane engine that needs constant fuel. And lastly, don't forget about the power of habits. If you're constantly checking your phone for notifications, scrolling through social media, or indulging in instant gratification activities, you're basically training your brain to expect those dopamine hits on demand. Let me tell you a story about someone who conquered their dopamine addiction and became a freaking legend. Have you heard of Gary Vaynerchuk? This dude is a serial entrepreneur, author, and social media guru. He started his career selling wine online back in the day, and now he's worth millions. But here's the crazy part. He was super addicted to checking his phone for notifications, constantly refreshing emails, responding to comments, chasing those little dopamine hits. It was eating up his time and draining his energy. He realized that he needed to break free from the addiction if he wanted to achieve his goals. So what did he do? He went cold turkey. He deleted social media apps, turned off notifications, and focused on building real-world relationships. It wasn't easy at first, trust me, I get it. But over time, he rewired his brain to crave deeper levels of fulfillment than those fleeting dopamine rushes. Now, Gary is one of the most successful entrepreneurs of our time, all because he had the guts to detox from social media and focus on what truly mattered. Remember this. You're not alone in this struggle, fam. We're all trying to navigate this crazy world of endless distractions and instant gratification. But by understanding how dopamine addiction works, we can take control of our brains and rewire them for focus, clarity, and real-life success. So ditch the mindless scrolling, put down your phone, and get out there and live your best life. Now go forth and conquer. Tag me in your stories about breaking free from the dopamine cycle. Let's build a community of focused Gen Zers who are ready to take on the world. And don't forget to follow, rate, and share the Dopamine Detox. Spread the word, fam. It's time to level up.
This podcast is created with the help of advanced AI to deliver thoughtful affirmations and positive messages just for you.